My seat belt is properly mounted and secured to the wall. My seat belt is also properly mounted and secured to the floor. My seat belt itself is not cut or frayed. I'm going to check the function. I'm going to click it twice. All right. Now I'm going to do a safe start. You don't have to say that you're doing a safe start. You just have to safely start the truck, which means it needs to be in neutral and the brakes are applied. Push the clutch. Start the truck. When you start it, I got my ABS light. My ABS light went off, which means it's functioning properly. Had it stayed on, that means I need to get it serviced. While I'm letting my air pressure build up, and when I first start the truck, I go ahead and do my emergency equipment. If you recall, I told you the emergency equipment was out there in the box. All you have to do is point to it. I have my fire. I have a 10 BC fire extinguisher. It's properly mounted and secured, and it's fully charged and in the green. I also have 3 reflecting triangles. They're properly mounted and secured, and they're the proper color. In my glove box, I have my assorted fuses and circuit breakers as required. Okay. From there, I'm gonna do my mirrors. My mirrors are properly mounted and secured. They're clean, not cracked, and they're properly adjusted to me. I have my windshield. My windshield is properly mounted and secured. It's clean, not cracked. There's no legal stickers or decals on my windshield. I have my windshield wipers. My windshield wiper blades, they're properly mounted and secured. My blades are not cracked or deteriorated. I'm also going to check the function. They work on low. They work on high. I have my washer fluid flowing like water. Y'all see all that washer fluid. Okay. Now since my hand is on here, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to check my gauges. I mean my turn signal. I have my left turn signal. It's working. I have my right turn signal. It's working. I have my 4-way flashers. They're working. I'm going to turn on my headlights. Check my bright light indicator. It's also working. I have my city horn. And I have my air horn. It's functioning properly. Okay, my gauges. I have my engine oil pressure gauge. It's sitting at 50 PSI. It's raised in the normal operating PSI. Or you could say it's going to 60, which is the normal operating pressure. I have my depth tank. It's sitting at 3/4 of a tank. It shouldn't be no less than 1/8 of a tank. I have my water temperature. It's sitting at 140. It's raised to normal operating temperature, which is between 170 and 180. I have my voltmeter. My voltmeter is charging, and its normal charging range is between 13 and 14. I have my primary and my secondary air gauge. They're rising to the governor's shutoff. The governor's shutoff is 110 to 120. You can just say rising to the governor's shutoff, or you can say 110 to 120. All right. And that leads me to my defrost. I'm going to check my defrost. It's blowing. Defrosting my window and all my windshield. And I also have my heat. It's blowing. All right. Now from there, I'm going to do my tug test. All right. My tug test, whichever one I want to check, I'm going to leave out. So if I want to check my trailer brake, I will push this one in. If I want to check my tractor brake, I will push the trailer brake in. So I'm going to check my tractor brake first. So I'm going to push the trailer brake in. I'm going to put it in first gear. And I'm going to ease off the clutch a little until I feel a tug. It's working. Okay, now I'm going to switch them. I'm going to pull this one out and I'm going to push this one in, which is checking my trailer brake. And it's working properly. Okay. From there, I'm going to do my service brake. Okay. To do my service brake, I'm going to roll forward about 5 miles per hour and then apply my brake, and it shouldn't pull to the left or the right. Okay. It didn't pull to the left or the right. Now from right here, before I start my leak down, I'm going to pull my valves back out, put it in neutral, and I'm going to wait until the governor's shutoff, which is 120. So I'm going to let it build up air pressure at 120 PSI. at 120 psi, all right? So then what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put it in gear. I'm put both these valves in, and I'm gonna turn my truck off. When I turn my truck off, I'm gonna turn my key switch back on so it will work, all right? Now, I'm gonna do my leak down test. Now, when I do my leak down test, I have to apply firm pressure to my brake pedal. But what I'm gonna do is, this is my air applied gauge. I'm not gonna press that. When I press it, it tells me how much pressure I'm putting on the brake. I'm not gonna go past the 30. Okay? Now, I will say what I'm gonna do and then I'm gonna do it. Now I'm gonna apply firm pressure to my brake pedal, and I should not lose more than 4 psi in a minute. Would you time me? Your time, you can't say begin. He won't say begin. Your time begins when you put your foot on the brake pedal. Okay? Minute. 40 seconds. So that's a minute. Now what you won't hear is where he was saying 40, 50, and 60. He would just tell you when the minute is up, okay? Now the next test that I'm gonna do, is my visual and audible alarm. I'm gonna pump my brakes until my alarm sound, and it should sound at or around 60 psi. Now to get there, I'm gonna pump it to that line right above the 60, stop pumping, and it'll drop to the 60. Okay, I have my visual and my audible alarm, okay? The next test that I'm gonna do is my protective valve test. I'm gonna continue to pump my brakes until my protective valves pop out between 25 and 40 psi. And then once I start pumping them, I'm gonna focus on my valves, okay? Both my valves popped out. That concludes my end cap. Any questions? Now, after lunch, we'll come out here and all of y'all will do it.